Hello, and welcome to the Valley today. I am your host, Janet Michael. We've got a super cool show in store for you today. On Monday, we helped the Top of Virginia Regional Chamber kick off their Rising Leadership Program by hosting 16 of the participants at the River 95.3 to talk about what potential careers are available in local radio. We split them up into groups so that Sports Director Ryan Rutherford could give them some insight into how he pulls the local sports broadcast together, along with a little bit of info about what it's like selling radio. They also spent some time with Operations Manager Lonnie Hill to learn about the technical side, from the equipment to programming. Some of the music lineup that you heard yesterday during his shift was created by them. Plus, they talked with Business Manager Kathy Willis about the business side of radio, which is also very important. And of course, they spent some time with me in the studio, which is what you're about to hear. Tell me your name, what grade you're in, and what school you go to.
I'm Owen Parker. I'm a rising senior at Millbrook.
Why did you sign up for this Rising Leadership Program?
Well, there's kind of two answers. My parents wanted me to, but also a lot of good opportunities with it.
Now, today is your first day, so you haven't had a whole lot of background or experience doing the program. I know you've got a good week and a half ahead of you. Was there something about this program that you thought would be cool or interesting that you wanted to participate in?
Just all the experiences that you normally wouldn't be able to get.
How's it been this morning? You've already gotten to learn about your elevator pitch. You've spent a little bit of time here at the station so far. What have you enjoyed the most so far?
Working on the elevator pitch was nice because that's something I wouldn't think about doing.
Do you have any of your other friends from Millbrook are taking this with you, or are you the only one in your friend group?
Only one.
That's going to be cool because now you're going to be able to tell them you were on the radio and they were not.
Yep.
So, Lucy, tell me your name, what grade you're in, and what school you go to.
My name is Lucy Gluzak, and I'm in 12th grade at John Handley High School.
And you, I understand, are interning in the program this year because you were an actual participant last year. Did you love it so much that you wanted to go back again?
Yeah, so I loved the program so much. I made really good friends that have now graduated, but they were super good friends. And then I loved it so much that I asked my work-based learning coach if she could set up an internship with them. So now I get to intern at the airport.
Is there a piece this time around that you're really looking forward to because you enjoyed it so much last time?
It is actually the radio station.
I swear I was going to say you don't have to say it was me, but I appreciate that.
No, yeah, I loved coming here so much. We got to be on the radio last year, but then we also got to do some of the music and shoes, and it really opened my eyes to what jobs you can actually do at the radio station more than just the basic things you think.
And we're looking for interns and part-timers, so maybe you could spend a little more time here in the future.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So, Sam, tell me your name, what grade you're in, and what school you go to.
Hi, I'm Sam Donahue. I go to Clarke County High School, and I'm a rising junior.
Why choose to participate in a program like this?
I haven't really figured out what I want to do for a career yet, and I thought this might be a good way to look at some different options and see what I like.
When you looked at what the schedule was going to be of all of the things that you were likely going to be able to do and participate in, was there one thing that stood out to you? Is there something that you're looking forward to the most?
I have a few relatives who are in law and in some legal professions, so I thought there was a law day, and I was interested in that.
I hope that maybe now you'll think radio may not be such a terrible option either.
Radio is actually pretty interesting now that I see it up close.
And I think that's what we hope for in this class. Missy and I are going to talk about that later, but I think that was the whole point of this class, is being able to expose all of you to things that maybe you thought were one thing, and now you're finding out that there's something else. So, Emily, tell me your name, what grade you're in, and what school you go to.
I'm Emily Ramirez. I'm a rising 12th grader at Sherando High School.
And why pick this program to participate in?
I was recommended this program by my CTE teachers at Sherando High School. I really think of them as like mentors for me. So when they recommended it to me, I was like, okay, this seems interesting. Let me look at some of the things we'll look over. And I saw that we were going to come to the station. I was like, that seems interesting. And so when I heard you guys were hiring for part-timers, I was like, I kind of want to see what that's about.
I kind of want to tell you.
Please do.
Were there other things on the list that you thought, wait, I don't know what that is?
Not that I didn't know what it was. More so, I'm interested in the agriculture that we're going to learn about, as well as I think it's hospital healthcare. Mm-hmm. We're going to go to healthcare. So I have a lot of family within the healthcare, and and a lot of friends who have done Dal J programs about the nurse aide program. So I was like, that seems really fun. I want to see what that's about too.
I think being able to see some things hands-on, like you and I are sitting here right now in the studio. People are listening a couple of days after we've actually recorded this. But I think it changes the whole perspective of what you think is possible when you get to see it up close and personal.
I know, this is very different from what I expected. I honestly didn't even know we had a radio station in Front Royal.
Now it's going to be your job to tell all of your friends and tell everybody about it.
I'll be like, guys, I was on the radio.
Yes. And you have to listen to The Valley Today and download the podcast.
Yes.
Cole, tell me your name, what grade you're in, and what school you go to.
I'm Cole Stockley. I'm a rising senior at Millbrook High School.
And why choose this program to participate in this summer?
I'm personally really interested in medical, and when I learned that we were going to visit Valley Health and do medical sciences, I was really interested in that. Additionally, when I saw culinary on the roster and here too, I just got really excited. And I was like, that sounds really interesting, just exploring career experiences.
This morning you spent some time crafting your elevator speech. Each of you had to come up with some sort of elevator speech. So how has it been so far? I know you're only a couple hours into it. What has been the one thing that you've learned so far just today?
That there's like a big focus on communication, especially when you're working with other people. You need to know how to communicate or else it's going to kind of crash and burn.
I am incredibly impressed that you are giving up some of your summertime to be able to do this. Why?
It just sounded really interesting, and I have another friend who's coming here from Millbrook, so we've been kind of hanging out, so it's been an enjoyable experience for both of us thus far.
So, Kimberly, tell me your name, what grade you're in, and what school you go to.
My name is Kimberly Andrade. I'm a rising 11th grader. I go to John Handley High School.
So why choose this program? Why give up some of your summer freedom for a learning experience like this?
Well, I think ALP would give me a better insight on what career path I would like to go to, and I've gone to a lot of career fairs and trade shows and stuff like that, and they're great and all, but I thought ALP would give me a better opportunity.
I think the hands-on part of it, the being able to ask questions from the people who are actually doing the job and see the equipment or see whatever it is going to have such a better impact on you.
I agree. I never thought that this is what it would look like. I feel like radio shows, this is what it looks like in the movies. I thought, I really did think that it was just like a little tiny office and you just have like a little microphone and you're just speaking into it, but it's actually way bigger than I thought.
I think that's the one thing that podcasting has given radio a bad name for, is that people know that you can podcast from a closet. And so they assume that that's how radio works. And as you can tell, we've got 2 different studios and we've got a lobby, and you guys haven't even gotten to the part where you get to see all of the equipment that is making this be able to be on the air yet. So you still got some more of the tour you're going to be doing today.
That's awesome. I'm so excited.
So Hudson, tell me your name, what grade you're in, and what school you go to.
Hudson Slaughter. I'm going to be an 11th grader at John Handley High School.
Why would you give up some of your precious summer break to go through a program like this?
Well, my brother did it 2 years ago, and he recommended it to me. It's a good way to see different jobs and meet people and try and figure out what you like and what you don't like, so you have a good idea what you're going to do after high school, and so that you can try and have a better understanding of just what direction you want to go with your life.
When you saw the list of all of the things that you were going to be able to do in this program, was there one thing that jumped out at you that you thought, oh, that seems like it's going to be cool?
Not one in particular, but I was just glad to see the variety from the radio station to the health to, I think we're going down to the court. So just a bunch of different experiences to see. So wide variety of different things.
Tell me your name, what grade you're in, and what school you go to.
Hi, I'm Jack Bruns. I'm a junior at Sherando High School.
And so what made you decide that giving up a couple of days out of your summer for this program was going to be important?
Honestly, my advisor just sent it to me, and it looked really interesting. I mean, from all the places we're going, especially here at the River 95 Free today, it's a really cool experience to go explore around the area.
Do you have any idea at all what you think you might want to do after high school?
Probably business analytics, but getting to explore more career fields like this, maybe I'll change my mind at one point.
I've been hearing all day from some of your classmates about how cool they think the radio station is.
It's really fun. I mean, thank you so much for having us out here today.
Is there something that you were really looking forward to that's on the slate or on the agenda of what you're going to do in the coming weeks?
Visiting the jail is going to be really interesting, seeing how all that works.
You'll probably see as much orange there as you did here. So, Tiffany, tell me your name, what grade you're in, and what school you go to.
I'm Tiffany Yao. I'm a rising senior at Millbrook High School.
And why choose to participate in a program like this?
Well, I saw this program pop up during my school student announcement, and I thought it was just a really interesting program. And I'm always on the eye out for anything that helps me explore different careers, especially since now I'm a rising senior, and I had to be thinking about, what do I want to do when I graduate high school? And I just thought this was just an excellent opportunity to fill my summer out.
Do you have any idea what you think your plans may be after high school?
Currently, I'm thinking about going to a field of either engineering or medical sciences.
Oh, wow. So this program is really going to give you some insight, I think, into both of those.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to one of the days more than another?
Well, I'm obviously looking forward for the healthcare day because, of course, I said that I'm interested in medical sciences. But I saw that, towards the end of our program, we're going to be doing hospitality. And I was like, that seems like a pretty interesting field. And although it might not be something I want to pursue in the future, it's always great to just listen about different career choices in the field.
I think one of the cool things about this program in general is that you go into it thinking it might not be something you're interested in, but then you find out how it works behind the scenes and realize you're a little more interested in it than you thought you were. It's pretty eye-opening.
Yes, I definitely agree, especially since today with radio. I didn't realize there were so many different levels to this career.
So you've learned a lot today already then. I appreciate that.
Yes.
So tell me your name, your grade, and what school you go to.
I'm Naomi. I'm a rising 12th grader at Sherando High School.
And why be a part of this Rising Leadership Program? What drew your interest?
My teacher recommended it, and I'm about to be on the leadership team for the marching band.
So you were telling me earlier that you are considering being an architect as far as your career goes. Why choose architecture?
Well, I grew up on Minecraft, and
I'm telling you, careers come from the strangest places. That's not the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
And me and my friend were playing, and he was like, you should be an architect. And at first I thought he was joking, but then I really looked into how much I actually like different architecture from all around the world. And it really made me want to be able to do that for different towns or cities or even other countries.
So, Amani, tell me your name, your grade, and what school you go to.
I'm Amani. I'm a rising 12th grader at James Wood High.
Go Colonels! I just love being able to say that. I was so happy to hear that there was at least one James Wood Colonel in the group this year.
There was supposed to be two, but hopefully she shows up for the rest of the week.
I know. I'm a little disappointed she's not here from a radio day, but I'll meet her at graduation is my hope. So tell me why you signed up for this program. What was it about this program that interested you?
I just really wanted to better my communication and leadership skills. It seemed kind of interesting, and honestly, I just wanted to get out the house.
Well, there is always that. And this is what better way to do it than to learn about all of the things that are right here in your backyard that you may or may not even know about.
That's true, yeah. I didn't even know there was a radio station over here.
I'm hearing that a lot today. Do you have any idea of what it is you might want to do after high school?
My goal is I want to be an anesthesiologist.
So the healthcare day is going to be pretty interesting to you.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
Are there other parts of this class or other days that you are just curious about?
Well, I didn't know we were going to the jail, but looking now, I'm kind of interested in seeing the jail.
So, Brennan, tell me your name, tell me your grade, and tell me what school you go to.
My name's Brennan Carter. I go to Millbrook High School, and I'm a rising senior.
So tell me why you want to give up some of your summer to participate in the Rising Leadership Program.
It was on the school announcements, but my Spanish teacher was advertising it as well. She taught Missy Spielman, who runs the program, which was cool. And I was like, you know what, let's do it. I don't have anything else going on over the summer. I have a part-time job, but other than that, I'm going to need something to do. So I applied and I got in, and now I'm here.
Today is your first day, so you learned about your elevator speech in the morning. You've traveled over here to the station for the afternoon, but you've got several days ahead of you in several different industries. Is there anything that jumps out at you as, oh, I can't wait to see how this looks?
Today was one of the days that jumped out, actually. I thought, what, we're going to do a radio station? When am I ever going to go on a radio station? That's so cool. But we are going to tour the Winchester Regional Airport. I'm really excited about that because we're going to get to learn about engineering, and I'm a total nerd, and I love that kind of stuff.
You are going to love the airport. Nick Sabo at the airport is an amazing human being. Aside from all of the knowledge and everything that you're going to learn, he is a great guy. What has been the most shocking thing about the radio station, other than what everybody else has said, which is, I didn't even know there was a radio station over here? What have you learned today that was a little bit surprising to you?
Just the way that the satellites worked, like how the music that comes through, it's from Texas. I thought that was interesting.
Back in the day, before technology, it would have been in that studio in the form of an album.
Yeah.
So are you excited to go through the rest of this program?
I am. I'm very excited, yeah.
Sierra, tell me your name, tell me what grade you're in, and what school you go to.
My name is Sierra. I'm a rising junior at Clarke County High School.
What was it about the Rising Leadership Program that drew your interest?
Well, for our school, at least, it doesn't seem like it was for the others, but one of our teachers actually was supposed to recommend us. We didn't get to sign up. We just got recommended for it.
Once you were given like the agenda of here are all of the things that you're going to do, was there something on there that you thought, oh, this is going to be really, really cool?
I lean towards the government and criminal things.
The legal system, things like that.
Yeah.
Are you thinking that may be a career path that you choose after high school?
I used to think that, but now I want to become a dentist.
Oh, I would have preferred a DJ, but dentist is good. Have you been having some interesting conversations while you've been here at the station?
Yeah, it's been interesting learning the planning that goes behind all this, especially talking with Ryan about all the planning he has to do for the football games and basketball games.
I think it's because we all here are such professionals. We make it seem easy.
Yeah.
So Noah, tell me your name, tell me what grade you're in and what school you go to.
I am Noah Mandel. I'm a rising junior, and I am from Sherando High School.
Tell me a little bit about why you wanted to participate in the Rising Leadership Program.
So I had gotten recommended by my Spanish teacher, Miss Major, and she told me that I should go into this because I've shown traits for being a leader, and I was really interested because I want to learn more about business and then learn new people in the program.
Do you have any idea what kind of a career path you might be looking at once you get out of high school?
I'm wanting to get into medical field for physical therapy and sports medicine, so that way I can still stay into sports because I'm really into it.
Then you probably really enjoyed talking with Ryan Rutherford about sports broadcasting and all of the things that he does here at the station.
I did. We were going on about Little League World Series and all that, and it was really fun to talk to him about it.
Has there been anything that you've learned here at the station today that you had no idea that that's either how it worked or that it was a possibility?
A lot harder than what it seemed. I was over there trying to practice with Lonnie, and it was a lot harder than what I thought.
So tell me, is there a part of the upcoming agenda that you're really looking forward to?
Not really. I was just really interested in meeting all the different businesses that we're going to and learning how they do things too.
So tell me your name, what grade you're in, and what school you go to.
Hi, my name is Christiana Quay. I'm a rising senior and I go to John Handley High School.
So why give up some of your summer freedom to participate in the Rising Leadership Program?
So the reason I decided to join this program is because I really like looking for ways to improve myself as a leader, but also just as a person in general, because I think it's really amazing to be able to have leadership skills and just you don't always have to use them in a workforce setting. You can also use leadership skills just in your everyday life. So I think that's awesome.
I think one of the things that I've always appreciated about this program is the fact that it teaches you leadership skills in somewhat of a non-traditional way. Like you're learning about things that will then apply when you become a leader in any number of ways. So what have you learned about being at the radio station today?
Something that I found really interesting, it seems kind of small, is I think it was Kathy. She was talking about how when listeners don't want to hear the same voice multiple times in a row because it will lose their
tune it out.
Attention. Yeah, so I thought that was really interesting, putting different types of voices, whether it's a more higher pitched voice or a male voice after a female voice. I thought that was pretty interesting. And then another thing that I thought was really fun was with Ryan talking about the sports marketing. I just thought it was interesting, all the planning and preparation that he has to do just to get all these highlights about sports events and everything.
Tell me your name, your grade, and what school you go to.
I'm Andrea Rojas. I am a rising senior at John Handley High School.
Tell me why you wanted to be a part of the Rising Leadership Program.
It's a great opportunity to learn. I want to explore career paths.
Are there any of the sessions that you're going to have upcoming that you're looking forward to more than any other ones?
This one and the airport.
What have you learned about being at the station today?
Whoa, it was really fun. Talk so fast.
So Lonnie had you do a weather blurb or something, and you had to keep it under a certain time. People grossly underestimate how being able to do that in a short period of time.
It was really hard, but it was fun. I like it.
Do you think that this is something you may consider as a career moving forward?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm open to.
Okay, because we're looking for interns and part-time people. So I'm thinking half this class, Missy, can leave here with a job today. So, Missy, I've talked to all of the students that you have in this program today. They are all, in their own right, very outstanding students. How excited are you to move through this program over the next couple of weeks?
From the first night at orientation, I was so excited. This group was very quiet and a little reserved at first. Maybe that's because their parents were still in the room. But when their parents took a little tour of the airport and were signing off on some documents in the airport lobby, and they were in the room, just the students, and we started practicing how do you do an introduction, how do you shake hands, and let's go meet one another. And they just opened up, and it was such an exciting group. There was such a lightness about them and such a great energy, and there was no hanging back or no judgment towards one another being from a different school. They just jumped right in and started talking to one another, and it was so exciting. And I was like, this is going to be a great group.
You and I have had that conversation about the competition because we come from an era where there was only James Wood and Handley. There were no other schools. And I think the kids now, because there's Millbrook and there's Sherando, it's not as big of a deal, and they're much more open to talking to each other and partnering up with things. And classes like this really help that along.
Absolutely. And I think because of technology, even though sometimes we do tend to see the negatives, there are positives. And if we had done programs like this, we didn't have cell phones to stay connected to people right. after it was over. So these young people are meeting one another, swapping numbers, staying connected, and really that's what we do at Top of Virginia Regional Chamber, which is network. And so these students are learning network at a very early stage and in a very authentic way.
I also feel like everyone that I've talked to today has learned something about being here at the radio station that they did not know existed. That is the core mission of what this program is supposed to do, is to make sure that they understand what the possibilities are in all of the industries in our area.
Yeah, you can't be it if you can't see it. And so we want to expose them to some of the things that are out there, especially right in their own backyard. That's one of the other exciting things for me about this program is some of the places we're going to visit and tour. I see our former students. Now they're the ones I'm coordinating this with. So as I talk to these students, I'm telling them there's so many wonderful opportunities for you right here in this region. You just may not know they exist. So we're able to hopefully create some awareness and get them thinking about the possibilities.
Well, thank you for bringing them today. I am excited to see where they go next.
Thank you. You guys have been wonderful hosts. You've given our students so many amazing opportunities. They've had a lot of fun, and we are so grateful.
Well, that's it for me today. I think it's safe to say that at least where these students are concerned, our future workforce is bright. I will be back tomorrow with a brand new episode of The Valley Today, just a few minutes after noon, so meet me here then.